Okay, Capricorn. First card out, we've got the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, devastation, 22 seconds on the video. An end of an era. An end of an era. Many losses, many things to grieve. An old life has ended. Certain people, places and things aren't coming with you into this new season. You're aware of that. It's like putting things to bed, tying up loose ends, saying goodbye. And maybe you're saying goodbye to people that don't even realise that you're saying goodbye. This may not be because of lack of communication. This may just because it's something impossible for them to understand or register in their reality. There's a feeling of loss and a feeling of nostalgia coming through. An end of an old family dynamic, an end of a relationship, an end of a way that a relationship was running, the end of the way that it always was. In many ways in your life, or in one specifically, 1414, the Lovers on the back of the deck. Everything's a choice. You can choose to let it go today and move on, or you can choose to let it go in 10 years and move on. It doesn't change the fact of the matter. The world. Death. Is it as easy as saying, oh, I'll let it go and it goes? No. But yes. This is having to walk away and having to forgive. This is having to accept extremely harsh truths about your own people and things that you thought were a certain way but never were. This is triggering the biggest breakthrough of your life, and this present energy is the new season. You could really be feeling like a bird for the first time about to jump out the nest. Wheel of Fortune. Like just learning to walk for the first time, feeling unfamiliar in your own body. It is a clean slate. This was your command. Past energy, we've got Temperance. What's coming through this is cleansing the waters. How if you're washing something in a bowl, you'll tip the dirty water away and then fill it back up with fresh water. This feels like what's happening in your life. The contaminated water is being drained out. Split the deck, the Empress. Blessed energy coming in. Pure intentions. Like-minded community. But it means having to accept and move forward. They say how grief is when love has no place to go. When you've had a relationship with someone, you have a certain dynamic with someone, whether that ends energetically or somebody physically isn't here anymore, that love has no place to go. It comes back to you. It's a rejection of that love. It festers. To create new things to love with new places to go, you know, new people, places, things. To not try and replace what has gone, but to, you know, mourn its day and step forth into this new reality, clear of the past, in forgiveness of your own decisions that you weren't so happy with and others, with grace for everybody's humanness, not moving away as a way to revenge, as a way to fuel the abandonment wound, to make a point. That thing of hurt breeds hurt. Don't become the enemy. Don't become the very thing that has hurt you. It feels like there's a lot of awareness around this, that you're consistently filling your own cup. Continue to do so. Recharge. Reset intentions. Come back to your heart space. Do what needs to be done. For a lot of you, those that have hurt you are the same individuals that you will be providing for as an extension of being able to provide for yourself in a more luxurious and free manner. Empress. This is doing what needs to be done because of your own heart, because of your own integrity, because of what's true to you and your reality, not based on how others treat you. This is a higher level of awareness. This isn't taking disrespect, but this is honouring your truth, your traditions, your values, your way of treating others, your beliefs, regardless of others' actions. You have passed this test, multiple tests, but this is a huge karmic season coming to an end. This is the end of a generational spell, I want to say. This is time to keep it quiet. You're earning more money, no one needs to know. Changing job role, no one needs to know. Got a new lover, no one needs to know. Some of you, it really is that intense in terms of no one needs to know. That thing of how when the caterpillar first becomes a butterfly, it has to wait for its wings to dry before it can fly. The same way you'd nurture a child when it first comes into the world. It may not be forever, but for a certain time, protect what you truly value. That may mean keeping things off social media. In today's day and age, it seems weird, like when people don't drink. Not so much nowadays, but how it was like, oh, you don't drink, why? How weird, like you're strange. Instead of it being, oh, you drink, strange. It's like that in terms of, is it strange to keep things off social media? Maybe according to the majority. Follow your intuition, do what's right for you. You're not being over the top. Some of you are doubting if you're being too much. And gosh, we know Cappy can be, but no, this isn't coming from a place of fear. This is coming from a place of damn right intelligence, from pattern recognition, from, the want to protect what is truly precious to you. And that includes things that haven't even come into play yet. Your future, your vision. I'm getting a message, my coffee's about to come, and I don't like it when they knock because it triggers me. I don't like it, so I need to be there before the man pulls up. So I'm just going to check and come back. I've got 8 minutes, which is just enough time for me to understand. I feel like I need to stop here and come back so I don't get clashy in this energy. How you see yourself, King of Wands. Very aware, very aware. It's like, are we done ascending yet? Are we done ascending yet? It's like, okay, the test. This is something that come through for me, and it's coming through now. I was complaining to my guys the other day, and it was just like I've heard stories of people being in these transformative periods, in isolation, in devastation, for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, even some cases 5 year. But bro, feels like from the time I arrived on planet Earth, it's been initiation after initiation after devastation after devastation, to the point where it's like, is this a joke? Like, what is going on? King of Swords. It's like, surely, like, what is this? What could this possibly be preparing? What could this preparation be for? When the preparation has been so intense, it feels like there can even be fear around this. Like, what are you being prepared for? Like, what has all this been for? It is overwhelming because it's coming, the contrast inside of how low you've gone. Outcome, we've got the Emperor and Strength. Guys, this is shooting star business. Rising above illusion, owl medicine coming through, seeing through deceit. Athena. Yeah, this is a change in business. Old money. New business, old money, honey. The Moon. That's the energy of what's being created here. Alright, I'm going to pause, come back once I've got my beverage. Cap, we're back. Keeping it real. It's been a whole period of time since I just picked up that coffee. I plan to just grab it and come back, but I sat down, I had breakfast, fed the cat. Forgot about my laundry, so sorted that out. Anyway, I was going to just leave the reading there and wrap it up, but I thought, let me come back, pull some fairy cards, pull medicine card. Got 37 on the back of the deck. Antelope. Action. 33 seconds on the video. Do what needs to be done for family, self, clan and nation. Healthy masculine energy. Transmuting pain into power. Into action. There's no use of good intention without action. There's no use of a good idea without action. A quote coming through, and it's kind of coming through in dribs and drabs, that come up when I was looking at the Cheshire Cat the other day for the Halloween look. So yeah, let's pull some fairy cards, see what wants to come out. First one. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. There's a lot of good that comes with success, and it's like there's always a good and the bad. There's always two sides to the coin. You've been prepared to handle both sides of the coin, to, you know, take projection, judgment, insult with a pinch of salt, water off a duck's back kind of thing. This isn't just something that you confront. This is something that you have been shaped into genuinely and authentically being, in terms of detachment, separation, in terms of grace. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. 244. Innovative, inspiring, wise and theatrical. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios. This feels like just being in the rut too long, being in the underworld too long, too many days at battle, you know, too many days lost at sea, too many days with incomplete and utter turmoil. There's every reason for you to be in this place, so honor it. But know that you have the strength to choose a different narrative, a different headspace, a different thought, a different feeling, a different energy, a different outcome. What you focus on grows. Stay focused on cultivating the feelings that you are wanting to cultivate. Then we've got the Lovers. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. Number 6. Yeah. Tower. Life experience. Number 16. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. And strength. Strength, Tower, Lovers. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Guys, link in description, Otter Spirit, crystal jewellery, 35% off just for November. My usual code, 20% off, OwnYourAura 20, OwnYourAura 35, 35% off for the November collection. No, not for just the November collection, but for the month of November. There is a November collection, link in description. We've got the butterfly and we've got the raven, number 9 and number 16, magic and transformation. And horse, power, mouse, scrutiny, 33, weasel. Be bigger than the situation. Instead of dealing with... I'm stopping myself from just saying what comes through because it sounds so like blasé, but it's like, don't address idiots on an idiot level, you know. Don't try to accommodate somebody's narrative, entertain somebody's perspective, drop down to somebody's perspective to try and shift their perspective. Just rise above it and out of it. Noted, FYI, it is what it is. Because what's coming through here is one of the driving forces for you to want to engage with some kind of back and forth is because by living in the illusion that some kind of verbal communication could get this person or people to see from your point of view or change their ways, you don't have to go through the season of having to accept the truth, because the truth is too much to bear. So it's like, if someone's disrespecting you, going out your way to try and mother them or father them in a way where you teach them how to not be disrespectful, training somebody to not be disrespectful because you don't want to accept that they have been disrespectful. So it's like, if they change their ways before you've registered it, grieved it, accepted it and got over it, if you can change the behaviour, you don't have to process how you've been treated. So it's like, let it go, accept what is. Don't drag yourself into another illusion or another cycle of illusion. Jump into the void empty-handed with implicit trust. Black Panther, number 52. Back to Otter Spirit. I actually got an email just recently to say that they've sent me the Serenity pack and it's arrived. So I'll show you that next reading. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.